I'm Kate.
And I'm Sonia.
And today we are dishing with you from the new Rivers in the Watergate. It's located at 600 New Hampshire Avenue, right next to the Kennedy Center.
And they had a splashy opening.
Splashy. And one of the big things about this restaurant is that it's going to have a theme. The theme is that every few months the menu will change around the river that they've chosen for that month, and I can't wait to see how the menu changes.
The river runs through it.
Oh, nice. Through the menu.
Right now we are having jumbo shrimp, and we're having fish, and we're having chicken.
Chicken of the river?
Chicken of the sea.
No, I'm going with the rivers. Chicken of the rivers? Whatever. Well, you're probably wondering why Ebong's not speaking, and the reason is because Ebong's our guest today. You always hear us talking amongst each other. Now we get to pepper Ebong with questions, and we get that witty repartee that our Ebong is known for.
I just peppered you.
Oh, give me salt. I'm nervous. I mean, you guys, I like Diane Sawyer and like Hoda Kotb.
Which one's which?
Oh, come on.
Because I'm drinking, I'm Hoda? Well, so Ebong, we want to talk to you about what I think most people probably accost you for when they see you in public. There's the, and then they go, yeah, there's Seal, there's that. I call him the poor man Seal. And then you also get you're the significant other of one of the Real Housewives. So what we want to know is, which show is better, the District Dish or the Real Housewives?
I'm torn.
I bet.
No, I love the District Dish, but the biggest thing, obviously with the Housewives, it happens. One thing I will say is that I still can't get over the fact how I'm recognized as I walk through the city, regardless of where. Even when I go to New York, people recognize me on the train in New York a couple weeks ago, and this is freaking.
Why were you on the train a couple of weeks ago going to New York?
Oh, I did a guest contributor spot on Fox Business Channel.
Very fun.
Yes. I was on a show called Follow the Money with two people from the conservative side, two people from the Democrat, from the liberal or left side. We talked about public issues in the media, as well as the economy, as well as finance. Just
do they put that online? Can we see that somewhere? Because I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it is online. Yeah, definitely.
In the course of your life, in the many things that you do, you're a CPA, you're a clothing designer, you're a talk show host.
I'm winning that down though with the clothing stuff. Just
really?
Because, well, I'm trying to focus more on.
Well, but you have all of these talents, right? Did you ever in your life think, I'm going to be on a reality show?
Or your personality is so big you thought this is a reality show?
No, I mean, I think a lot of people, I think the biggest things with reality shows is that a lot of people think that following somebody with a camera 24/7 is real, but in reality I think that in my case, I just thought I did a lot of interesting things, and it wasn't, and I never thought that, to answer the question, but I think what happens is the onset of reality shows and reality programming, it's almost, most people will end up on something, like a lot of people will end up on something or have the opportunity to.
Yeah, there's been a million of them, well, a million. In DC lately we've seen.
This has been the season of reality shows in DC.
Especially in DC. So if you weren't on The Real Housewives, is there another one that you would have wanted to have been on?
How do you feel about cupcakes?
Yeah,
no, I love, obviously we interviewed Sophie at one point, and I love Georgetown Cupcakes, and it was a very interesting show. There's a lot more production companies sprouting out here in the DC area. I think part of it's because of a couple networks in the area, but more importantly, I think all the different reality shows have different segments of lives of different people, and I don't necessarily think I would have, because I don't make cupcakes, and I do bake, but I don't make cupcakes. And there are other ones, Real World.
I want The Amazing Race to come.
I would love to do The Amazing Race. I've talked about The Amazing Race for
because
years.
The race of getting from Washington to Dulles Airport and catching your flight on time is a challenge within itself.
It's crazy.
So,
it's crazy.
What shows do you watch when you watch TV?
Oh, it's really interesting. I love The Amazing Race. I do watch a lot of Fox Business and Fox News and CNN, but reality shows. A lot of I watch What Happens Live on Bravo, and again, I'm not just saying that because
that is like the craziest thing.
But actually, I love a lot of the reality shows that are just because they are
characters.
Because of the characters, a lot more of the characters and the stories.
So, which Real Housewives franchise do you like the most? Taking DC out of the mix.
Out of the mix, a lot of people love Beverly Hills. I haven't gone onto that yet.
I love Beverly Hills.
I love New York. I started watching Real Housewives of OC when it first came out. And then I loved New York because I loved Bethany. I loved her character, I loved who she was, I loved how she interacted with people, and she was always real and open. And so those are the two franchises that I really like the most. The other ones, I can watch and like them, they're funny and they'll laugh, but for the most part.
Do you like how your life has changed since you've been on this reality show, or?
Yes. I've been very blessed in the sense that it's given me the opportunity to do other things that it would have taken me a lot more time or would have been harder for me to get to, i.e. maybe having an opportunity to do Fox Business or maybe some of the other networks to do, to contribute time. But I think more importantly, everyone's really nice. I mean, we weren't villains, so
you're very kind, though. You're very kind.
Everyone was really nice.
Don't they come up to you with like crazy things though, like, "Hey"?
No, you'd be surprised.
Really?
No, I go to the supermarket. People say,
"He's really nice.
You look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?" I'm like, I don't know. Where?
Yeah, but you weren't really vilified on this show either.
True.
Like, you were the boyfriend or significant other of one of the housewives. You weren't, in direct fire.
True.
How do you think life would have been different if you might have been a main character?
I think it could have been, but in the same token, we were true to ourselves. I was true to myself as to who I was, and you guys know me. So the way I am, I was in a show, is the same way I am in real life when I meet people. At the end of the day, it's a show. At the end of the day, it's it's
and
only
your
a segment of your
relationship
life.
with your significant other, was it affected
great.
by being on this show?
Right.
It brought us closer.
As some others.
Here's my
True.
idea
True.
that I
Brought us
told
closer.
Ebong. I want he and Linda to write a relationship book,
Oh.
which I think would be great. I think it would be very interesting
And when we
because
do that,
they
we're
have.
not paying you.
Can I get a signed copy?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
As long as we get signed copies,
With a stamp.
we'll be happy.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm joking, but it'd be great. I mean, I just think that with a lot of, to further your question, I think with a lot of other shows, I think a lot of reality shows don't necessarily, what they do is they accentuate a problem that already exists versus creating new ones. So, if your interests are aligned or if your directions are aligned, it makes it easier for you to continue in the progress of the show. In our case, we just freely discussed issues that would come up, and again, they were only seeing a segment of our lives. It wasn't like Jersey Shore or some of the other ones where the camera's in your house, in your room, in the bathroom, and
Who owns that golden chess set behind Linda in the talking to the camera section? Is that you or Linda? Or is that a set piece that they throw back there and lit?
That's hers. That's
Really?
She wants one.
Is it like is it like little? What are they? Just like chess, or is it like some?
They're not. It's actually it's steel made from like engines
Forged
and stuff.
steel.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a big chess piece.
Well, last question, because you don't have any more time, but what's next for you? More TV, back to money maybe? What's going on with you?
Everyone loves money, but I would love to do more TV, and I would love to
as
do
a
more.
CPA.
Yes, as a CPA. But I would love to do more TV, but in that realm, in a financial contributorship type area, whether it's MSNBC, CNBC, something along those lines, and especially as it relates to my clients and what I currently do now, it makes sense as part of my world. So that's what I would like to do.
What about if people have questions, like money questions? Can they email you and
Yeah, they can Twitter me.
Twitter you?
At Ebong Eka, yeah.
And in the meantime, as you're waiting for him and his, Money Man show to come out and make it big, you can watch him right here on the District Dish, because we've got him every week.
I love the District Dish.
And hopefully we've got you every week too. Come back and watch us here next time. See who we're dishing with right here on
Hopefully
the
it's
District
me.
Dish.